All right, friends, welcome back. It is time for yet another departure from our regularly scheduled and unscheduled content. So, I've got something that's semi different, but not too different because I have done one of these before. So, if you have followed any of our content, you'll know that we have an unboxing video in a couple of our playlists. So having one unboxing video certifiably makes me an expert, right? No, maybe not. But anyway, here's some more practice because what I have is another dive into the world of Aladdin 3477. So that is a project that I've had the privilege of working on for, hard to believe, almost a decade now. Coming up on next year, 24 will be 10 years because I started to help with the principal photography, the filming back in 2014. So if you're watching this video first and you're like, what is Aladdin 3477? Well, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to say at least go check out the first few minutes of our other unboxing video. In that I put the trailer, or what you can do is also, I mean, my fingers right here, you can check out Aladdin 3477 on the Facebook page, or you can even get to the official trailer from Matt Busch's channel over on YouTube. So if you're following either of those, that's how you can stay up to date with where the project is at. So the reason for this video is this is going to be swag box number 2 unboxing, and this comes from the Kickstarter that ran from January to March of this year, which is still presently 2023. And I recently received my second swag box for helping out with that project, and I am excited to show it with you today. Show it to you, with you, share it with you. Hey, we'll get the prepositions right in there somewhere. But anyway, here it is. So, a little bit different shape this time. We got a giant poster-esque kind of deal. And mine is not coming from a postal service packaging. I actually managed to do a handoff, or it was handed off to me, I should say. And I was warned that one of these ends is open, and I think there's some goodies in here somewhere. So we're going to start here and see what we got. Provided if I have the right opening. Yep. Okay. So we're going to start by sliding some stuff out. And also, before I get going, I forgot to mention, so as evidence that this is actually number 2, you can see right behind me here, I've got the official collector's edition up on the shelf because I have done some upgrades to Studio E since the last time I did one of these. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, stuff falling out. Figured this is going to happen. I made sure not to have any drinks on the desk at this point. Okay, so looks like we got some more cool trading cards. So here we go. I will read these off kind of like I did last time, and I know that my camera is not super fantastic. The best I can do is at least give you a general idea of what's going on. First one I got here says Hong Kong police trooper on the hunt for Aladdin. So there is the Hong Kong trooper. All right, very cool. Then we've got Brej ready to put his hollow hacking skills to the test. All right, we got Brej in the fuzzy hat. So I know Matt has already shared that Brej was a choice for somebody doing cosplay already this year. Then we got Shrapka redefines a sore throat. So it kind of looks like whoever Shrapka is, he's got Aladdin in a chokehold. He's just like lifting him into the air. And I'll show the back if I didn't. I know you can't read the text, and I'm not going to read all that for you. You'll have to wait till that comes out so people will do a little bit more of a deep dive. And then we've got the mesmerizing Darshana Shailaja. If you've seen the trailer, you would definitely recognize she was used, I think, as the thumbnail for the official trailer, which, by the way, as I understand it, is over 2 million views. And a lot of that was from right when the project kicked off on Kickstarter. But obviously, 2 million is no joke. All right, I hear a little shaking around in there. I know what some of that means. Ooh, a couple pieces here. I'm going to slowly do these one at a time here. Oh, this is cool. This looks really nice. So here we've got, there he is. Can't have enough Fiji. So this is a really nice Fiji patch. This is pretty cool. So at least I'll put him down here so he's on a darker background, a little easier to see. That's cool. I have no idea where I'm going to put him yet, but that is really nice looking. Very well done. All right. And I know with this, I mean, I haven't like had a chance to really dissect this. I know there was some discussion on Matt's live stream about this one, about designs and stuff, asking for audience feedback. And I know this is something that's going to probably end up on a stream or two in the future because I have a thing for bandanas. So here we go. We've got an Aladdin 3477 bandana. That is really cool. And there is so much stuff in there. Now, my understanding is I think there's this might be explained on one of the live stream videos, which I only caught a little bit of, but I think there's 4 different languages there. I recognize at least, I think the Japanese or Mandarin, whichever that is, on the, which should be over on my left, your right. No, actually, it would be your left too. Anyway, so you got Lochan in there. It looks like you got the Red Stars. You got some Fiji. I think there's, yep, there's, I think I see a Sky Sail in there. Probably the Taj Mahal. I see a blaster. So there is all kinds of cool stuff in there. So I think that is going to become a wearable. And I'll have to show that off, you know, for some of the game streams out there. All right, for the official Rec Room. Oh yeah, I heard that this is the rumbling I heard in there. So we got some minifigs. So it looks like this time we have one of the Red Star minifigs. So I know there's been some pictures on Facebook already, and I know there's probably some tutorials on how to put these together. So there is a Red Star. I think there's probably 2 of the same one. And my understanding is also in here there's enough pieces. There's probably one of the heftiest piece sets there is. I think there's enough to build a Romo in there. So that is one of the flying units. And then, ooh, what we got here? So, I think Red Star still. This sure looks like Princess of India, given the blue and gold colors we got in here. And the thing I recognized was the map. We got a hologram map. I think that could have been one of my suggestions for how to do some of the pieces in there. I had a chance to see a couple of these when they're in early design stages. I can't take credit for sure, because, I mean, Matt did all the work, but, I mean, I know I had maybe a little bit of input, given had a few years experience with Legos, aka like 20. All right, here we go. Probably overdue for a new one of these anyway. This is the Aladdin 3477 bracelet, I believe. You know, the original's glow in the dark, so I obviously don't have enough strong lighting in here and a means to test it just yet, but a lot of the cast and crew have been wearing those over the years. All right, so that's all the goodies that conveniently worked inside the tube, the posters. Now we got, bear with me here, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because don't have a lot of camera space, and there's a few of these and not a lot of room, so do my best to show it how I can. So it looks like we've got, ooh, we've got some other little stuff in here too. That's good because we can do that first. There we go. There's an awesome Fiji bumper sticker. It's got Aladdin 3477 and the symbol that the Jinn has on him as well. That's really cool. Got some good colors going on there. Vinyl UV waterproof sticker. Pretty cool. All right, and we got a mattbusch.com sticker. So I believe he's got some of his past works posted over there, so probably some art books and art pieces. If you're so curious, check that out. I might have a couple related things in here. So trying to see what the order here is. I think I got some stuff of different size, so let me see if I can unwind some of the smaller stuff without making a giant mess here. All right, so first up, we've got, ooh, one of each. This is cool. Actually, I don't even know if I have the other one of these. So this, yeah. So this was one of the original posters as a promo, and we did these cool silhouette things, and this one's been around, I think, for the better part of production, because this actually talks about like some of the original stuff back when we went to go promote this when assistant director Rec Veers was inducted into Full Sail's Hall of Fame. So that was the Aladdin one, and now here we have the Princess of India one. So those are cool. Those look really neat side by side. You get the silhouettes, you got the not really opposite colors, but they complement each other. You got the blue and the don't fault me for getting this color wrong. I don't know if that's more of a pink, magenta, or etc. So I'm not a color genius. This is cool. So here we go. Some of you Star Wars fanatics' favorite character. Here you go. You got Matt Busch, 25 years of Mandalorians and Mayhem. So this was apparently for Star Wars Celebration. Yep, Chicago 2019. Very cool. So yeah, interesting side note for me. Like, so growing up, naturally had Star Wars and everything, and to me, Boba Fett was just like this obscure character, and then I was really surprised to have one of my friends like, "Oh yeah, Boba Fett's the coolest character," and I'm like, "Huh?" Because the focus is Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, and I think that was probably one of the first times I realized that side characters have popularity and a following too, and so that's made a big deal. You get to see all the cool characters and franchises that have followings, not just the main characters. And I'm probably the same way. I think some of my favorite characters are definitely not always in the top 3 of priority. So to go along with the Aladdin and the princess picture, we got a similar silhouette with the Jinn of Wisdom. Very cool. These all got coming soon on them. And we got a couple big ones here. So these, I think, if those were full size, these are like full size posters. So this would be a challenge. So this is another early one. I'm trying to show this, but this does a lot to capture. You got Aladdin and Fiji, and what you might think looks a little bit similar to the Cave of Wonders from the Disney Aladdin movie, but it's a bit different. So you're gonna have some cool stuff to see there. And oh, very cool. So here's to me, this is probably the most exciting piece of this. So this is the official poster that was recently finished this year, and this has got signatures all over it from cast and crew. So it's gonna be hard to even try to show you all this because it's so big. Major movie poster. So you even see something a little familiar on there. I'll let you guys try to figure what that out might be later. So I actually had a chance to go hang out with. They had to break it into 2 sessions, but I got to go see some familiar family friends from this process. Hadn't seen in a long time, and we worked on doing some signing for that poster. So it was really cool. It's cool to have one in hand now, especially since not everybody's able to be there all in the same night. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely you don't have to worry about me prattling quite so much on this one. Is this definitely neat to see some of this, bring back some memories. And I am very excited. I can't wait for people to see this movie because it is a work of art in the independent realm, and a lot of love and hard work has gone into it. And you can keep track of stuff going on too. As I mentioned, you got the Facebook page. Then you've got, I'm trying to think what else here, the YouTube. And also, if you have any questions, if from whatever platform you're watching on, I can try and get you the link. There is also still a backer kit link. If I mean, I know some of the T-shirts have sold out, but there are other things still ahead, like the Fiji figures, and I know some of those I think can still be purchased because I think the intent was to set those up as a store, so they can be purchased after the Kickstarter ended. But the best place to probably do that would be under Matt's channel directly. He is one of the most responsive people I know on social media. So if you ask a question over there, there's a good chance he'll get back to you in pretty short order. But that's it for now. So stay tuned. There's going to be more. I know there's a couple more swag boxes coming, so I will do my best to be timely about those. It's always tough to juggle all the things going on. But definitely excited. Hoping within the next, well, I mean, we were shooting for this year, but I know there's still some distribution stuff going on. So I don't have access to the timing on when it will be available for everybody, but it's in the near future. I mean, it's much closer than it was after all the years we put into filming and editing. I know it's close. Light's at the end of the tunnel, and definitely excited about that. So definitely check out the Facebook, the YouTube, and also, since obviously a lot of people are like uptight about what's going on with Hollywood, clearly it's a great time for new content. So uh, there's a good reason to want to check out Aladdin 3477 because it's new. It's being built from the ground up, and Matt has had very tight creative control on it. So that means you got a lot less of the corporate stuff going into the content. He's been able to direct it the way he wants to. And also, I've had the opportunity to work on a big sci-fi franchise of my own. It's still in the works. It's a few steps behind Aladdin 3477. But if you're into anything Star Wars, Matrix, Inception, you're gonna like the stuff we've been doing. And right now we've got a audiobook subscription available, and I believe I should have the Patreon link in the outro. If not, I can get that to you. But anyway, please stop by our Patreon page, and that would be at patreon.com/theenforceros. So that is also another big franchise in the works, and look forward to sharing that with you. And I'm looking forward for you to get to see Aladdin 3477 once available. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.